Hey guys, how's it going? It is MrCrayfish and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you guys 5 armor stand decorations you need to build. So this is a continuation of my armor stand decoration series. If you haven't checked out the 2 first videos, I'll put them in the links in the description below. Check them out and then come back to this one. But let's get into this now. Now how this is going to work is we're going to check out all these 5 decorations, and then after that we're going to go into the tutorials. Now there will be timestamps in the description below, so if you see something you like in this list here, you can actually skip to it real easily just by clicking the timestamp. But let's check out this first decoration here, and here we have a royal helmet case, and pretty much what it does is encases your kind of personal favorite helmet. So this might be an enchanted helmet you don't want anybody else touching. Well, you can put it inside of a glass block here to display to people. How cool does that look? How cool does that look? Let's go to the next one here. And here we have kind of a 2-in-1 combo. It's a 2-in-1 combo. And we have a bed and a crib. So this one, unfortunately, you can't sleep on. But building this inside of a house would look really awesome. And as you can see, we are using the armor stand here as kind of the pillow. I've got a little head top there, and this is the bottom, and then again this is a crib. So if you're building a baby's room or something like that, you can put this crib inside of it and it would look dope. It would look dope. But let's go to the next one here, and again we have another royal decoration. This here is the royal table, and as you can see we kind of got like a cover going along the side here, over the top, and then down the right side. And the part that's using armor stands here is the supports or the legs for this table, so you can see one there and one over the other side there. How cool does that look? I think that looks like a really cool table. That looks like a really cool table. Let's go to the next decoration here. This one here is a I almost just forgot the word, but this is a statue, guys. Have a look at this thing. It is a statue, so I don't know, this guy could have been like a war hero or something like that. I don't know, but it looks like a really cool decoration that I'd probably want in my world. I'd probably want this in my world. Now, those first 4 decorations we just checked out can be built all within survival Minecraft. So that's a really cool thing about these decorations, is you can build them in survival Minecraft. However, this last one here is actually using command blocks, so you will need to have cheats enabled to actually be able to build this, and I don't think it's going to work on console edition, unfortunately. But here we have Hero Brian, you heard me right, Hero Brian, holding up a item frame here which has a sword inside of it. Have a look at that. It's Hero Brian. You can see his face there. He's got no eyes, he's got no pupils, but you know, he's just holding up an item frame here. This might be like a god sword or something like that. You could put a god sword in here. You can put any item you want inside of this item frame there if you wanted to. But how cool does that look? Imagine having that thing in your house. People would be pretty shocked, pretty scared, I would have to say. But what I'm going to do now is show you guys how to build this, and if you enjoyed this video today and want to see more tutorials like this, make sure you go ahead and snap that like button. We need it snapped right in half. If you want to keep up to date with all my latest videos, and again tutorials like this, go ahead and subscribe. I suggest as well you press that post notification button so you definitely get notified when I upload new videos. But let's go ahead, let's get into these tutorials now. So the first decoration I'm going to show you guys how to build is the royal helmet case. Now what you're going to need for this is a base block. I've just gone for acacia wood. You're going to need a glass of your choice. I've just gone for white stained. You're going to need a carpet to go on top. You're going to need a slab. It doesn't even matter which one. You can have a wood one if you want to. Now, of course, you're going to need an armor stand, so make sure you grab one of those. You're going to need a helmet to put on that armor stand. Then you're also going to need some blocks of redstone and some pistons so we can put the blocks in the correct positions. So let's start this off. We're first going to grab our slab here. We're then going to dig out the block and then place a slab down in the hole. We're then going to place our armor stand down and then put our helmet on top like so. We're then going to grab our base block here, which is the acacia wood, and what we want to do is place this above the armor stand here. So we're just going to create a temporary structure like that and then place it to the right there. Now I want this facing up, so I'm just going to do this like that so it is facing up, but you might not have a block that is directional like this. But once you've got it in that position there, what we're going to do is place 2 blocks of redstone on top, destroy the bottom one, and then place a piston underneath facing downwards. We're then going to destroy that piston, place a block of redstone underneath, and then place the piston down again facing downwards, and then destroy that and destroy this block of redstone there. We can leave that one there for now, but as you can see, the base block is now down at the ground here. What we're going to do is grab our glass here, and we're going to place 2 like that, destroy the top one here, and then place a piston in between there facing downwards, and then you should now see that we have the glass in the correct position there. We can destroy the redstone block at the top, put our carpet on top there, and there we have it. That is the Helmet Royal case. So the next decoration I'm going to show you how to build is the bed/crib, and what you're going to need for this is some wooden trapdoors. You're going to need some sandstone slabs, some signs, of course an armor stand. You're going to need a leather cap, a bucket of water, snow, and again we're going to need some blocks of redstone and some pistons. Now we're first going to grab our slab here, and you want to decide where your bed is going to go. So mine is going to go right here like that. What we're then going to do is place blocks around these slabs. Now it doesn't have to be redstone, it can be anything else. We're just going to temporarily place them there for now. We're then going to destroy those slabs. At the head of the bed here, we're going to dig down 2 blocks, so 1, 2, and then at the bottom here, place 6 snow layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We then want to place our floor block back here, so place that there. We're going to get our armor stand now, and what you're going to do is place it here at the head of the bed, and then put our leather cap on top like so. We're going to get our water bucket now, place it here at the front of the bed, and it's going to push that armor stand towards the back there. That's what we want to happen. We're going to remove that water source, and now what we're going to do is we can now remove these outside blocks. We're then just going to patch that up real quickly. We're then going to destroy the block under the armor stand, and you'll notice that it's going to fall onto that snow that we placed before, which is good. We're then going to place our slab here back at the front, and then here what we're going to do is place 2 blocks like that, and then put our stone slab on this bottom half like that. Get 2 of your blocks of redstone, place it on top of the slab here, and then 1 on top. Destroy the bottom one, and then we're going to place a piston underneath facing downwards, and it's going to push that to its correct position there, as you can see. We're then simply going to grab a wooden trapdoor, place it at the end here, and then flick it up like that, and then at the front here, place a sign, and there we go. Now if you want to build the crib, instead of placing the trapdoor at the end there and the sign like that, we're just going to grab the trapdoor and place it all around the edge here, and then it's just going to create that crib look. And there we go. Easy as that. And there we have it, the bed and the crib. The next decoration I'm going to show you how to build is the royal table, and for this you're going to need some slabs. So I've just gotten some spruce ones. You're going to need a carpet, so I've just gotten a red one. Of course you're going to need some armor stand. You're going to need a banner which matches the color of your carpet, so mine's a red carpet, so I've got a red banner. Then also going to need a water bucket, and then as well you're again going to need some blocks of redstone and some pistons. So the first step to this is placing down the armor stands, and how we do that is we simply destroy 3 blocks like this. So that's 1 there and then 2 to the left like that, and we need the armor stands to be on the left and the right here as far as they can go. So we'll come to the center here, place 2 armor stands like that, and then place a water bucket in the middle here, and it's going to push them to the sides. We're then going to remove that water source, and then now we've got to replace the floor here. So what you need to do is grab your floor material. Now in this instance mine is just grass, so what we're going to do is place grass over the top like this, well mainly over the armor stands. We can just place one back like that, and we're now going to push these down into the hole. So we're going to get our blocks of redstone and pistons here. What we're going to do is do 2 on top like that, 2 there, and then simply place pistons in between there facing downwards. We're then going to repeat that again. So what we need to do is destroy this block in the center here, another redstone underneath like that, and then place the piston in between the 2 blocks there facing downwards, and it should be now in the ground. We're going to leave those 2 top blocks there. We're then going to place our floor back in the ground there, and what we need to do is now place the spruce slabs down. So the middle one can go in really easily like that, but these two next ones are a little bit more difficult. We're going to place a block on top of here, then we're going to place two slabs, or one to the right and then one to the left on the top half of the block. We're then going to grab our pistons here and then place them under the block's redstone here, facing downwards. And there we go, everything is in place now. We simply just need to destroy these, and then now it's a matter of just placing the carpet on the top here, and then get our red banners and place them on the sides here. And there we go, that is the royal table. The next decoration is the statue, and what you're going to need for this is a cauldron, an anvil, of course an armor stand. You're going to need some ink sacks and also some bone meal, because we're going to be dyeing some leather armor here, so you'll need to grab a full set of that as well. Then simply the first thing that we're going to do here is place down our cauldron, put our anvil on top. Then on top of this anvil here, we're going to place our armor stand. So we're just going to go up on like this. Now make sure you crouch and right click so you don't open up the anvil there. And then as you can see, it is now on top. Then now what we've got to do is dye our leather armor here to a grey kind of colour to match these colours here. So we're going to grab out a crafting bench here. We're going to place that down, and then we're going to place in the ink sac first and place each armor in. We're going to dye it to black first of all. And then we're going to get our bone meal here and then place that in like that, and it's going to create the correct grey colour. Then simply go ahead, place that armor onto the armor stand like that. And there we go. Now if you want, what you can do, if you want to match it up even a little bit better, you can actually put this through another series of dyeing. So put the ink sac back in there. And we can again make this a little bit darker, but it's not as dark as the initial black that it was dyed to. So now it's a little bit darker here. We'll place that onto there. And it looks like that matches even better. How cool does that look? And then something I personally like to do here is place stone brick stairs on the side there, just to give it a little bit more of a base look, and then we'll have slabs at the front like that. And there we go, there is our armor stand statue. So the last decoration I'm going to show you guys how to build is Herobrine holding up an item frame with a sword in it. But as I mentioned, this is command block, so it won't actually work on the console edition. But let's get this started. So the first thing that we're going to do is go to the description of this video, because there's going to be a link there that is going to take you guys to a set of commands, because depending on the direction that you want this to be facing, you're going to need to select the correct summon command. So there's 4 there. So if you want your armor stand to be facing north, you would select the north command. Now how to determine which way you want it to be facing, so if you press F3 on your keyboard right now, so I'll put an arrow up on the screen right now. So as you can see, I'm currently facing north. I actually want my armor stand to be facing south, so I'm going to be selecting the south command. So I'm going to copy that command, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a block down. I'm then going to paste that into my chat here, and then what we need to do is right at the start here where we have these 3 squiggly lines, we're simply just going to take that back and press tab space tab space tab space, and it's going to enter in the coordinates like that. Ignore that last space, sorry there, it should only be 1 in between that. We're then going to go ahead and hit enter, and as you can see, we now have an armor stand there with his arms up in the air. We're then going to grab some barrier blocks, so we would have to do a give command here, so /give your username and then barrier. We're then going to destroy this armor stand. Now don't worry, we've actually got it in our history here, so we'll actually be able to spawn it in back again real easily. We're then going to place 2 barrier blocks like that, so 1 below, 1 above, and then run your summon again. So press up twice and then press enter, and we should have it back now. This is just going to allow you to actually place the item frame like that in front, so it looks like it's actually holding it. We can actually destroy the bottom barrier block there, because this is going to allow us to place armor onto this armor stand. So what I actually did is I actually created Herobrine. So we need to grab out some leather armor here. We're going to grab a leather tunic, leather pants, and then also some leather boots. So we need some cyan dye as well, some blue lapis lazuli, and then also some grey dye. We're going to go here, place down our crafting table, put the leather tunic into here, and then we're going to dye the leather tunic cyan. We're going to dye the pants here blue, and then the boots here to grey. We're going to pop that onto there, so just right click there. Then to get the head here, we're simply going to run the spawn command. Now I've included the spawn command for the head on the link in the description, so the one that you've already been to. We then need to grab a command block, so you have to give yourself a command block. So give MrCrayfish command underscore block. We're going to place that down, and then what you're going to do is copy in that give command into the command block there, and then we're simply just going to power the command block here, and then we should be given a Herobrine head here. Simply apply that to the armor stand there, and then what you want to do is put in an item of your choice, and as I said, you can put in like a diamond sword, and have a look at that. He's holding up an item frame with a diamond sword in it. How cool is that? But that, my friends, is going to end off this video today. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you haven't already, make sure you snap that like button, and I will see you guys for another video. Bye!